Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the School of Science. My name is Luke and this is the Everton Stadium update for the 23rd of May 2025. Now I should really be changing these to the Hill Dickinson update, just for the fact that now the stadium has been given the naming rights to Hill Dickinson. So there is actually a little bit of a history between Everton and Hill Dickinson. So the law firm is a Liverpool-based law firm that was founded in 1810, and they've had a little bit of a history because apparently in the early 1900s, I think it was like the 1920s through to the late 1930s, I believe one of the members of the law firm actually had a chair with Everton Football Club from... This is just stuff that I've sort of grabbed from having a little bit of a research, but the thing is, this deal actually has a bit of weight towards it. So the deal itself, numbers have been surging around that it's going to be anywhere between 6 million to 10 million per season. From what I've been told, it's more likely going to be 6 million with potential add-ons based on certain criteria being met. Am I happy about this? Yeah, sure. More money the better for the stadium. It's great. This is going to be money that's going to get put into the team. It's going to be money that's going to be invested. It's going to help bring Everton up the ladder. It's going to make us into a more successful team in the long haul. It's all good. The only thing I don't like is the fact that we're going to be calling it the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Already the Red fans have already been making silly little names around this and all that. It's stupid stuff in all honesty, but what we've got to take into account is it's a good bit of revenue that's going to come in. I mean, personally, what would harm us in calling it the HD Stadium, or whether a lot of people now are unofficially calling it the Dixie Stadium. Dixie Stadium. I will be honest, that's probably a better one in all fairness than calling it anything else. Dixie Stadium is always good. But yeah. So, what is that going to do for the stadium over the course of, let's say, the next 5 or so years? So obviously they're going to have something, whether that be name, there's going to be a name or something put on the stadium, so you're going to actually see the Hill Dickinson Stadium somewhere on the stadium. It's going to be interesting to say the very least how it's going to pan out over the few years. But yeah, so I've went completely off topic already. So yeah, so you can actually see that the expansion of the Everton Way has already begun, and you can also see the timeline stones up at the very top there, so you can actually see one of them there's got a nice little yellow mark on it. So these are going to range from 2025 all the way to 1878 from what I can guess, but they're going to do it from east to west, west to east. So the east stand has got the most recent one being the 2025 one, and it's going to go all the way down through to 1878. And at this point in time, they've got it at 2002. Now, I can't see what they actually say on there. I know some of the guys with much better drones can see them. I'm going to have a look into it, and if any images come out from it, and I'll upload them. I'll upload them on the next video, so I'll find out if there is any images out there of what is actually said on these stones, and from there we'll get them on the channel. Why not? But yeah, so last game of Goodison's been and gone. It was very emotional. I was very emotional. What's it going to be like for the first game of Branby Moor? Now, bear in mind, the last game of Goodison, apparently, from what's been spun around and everything, there was in excess of 500,000 Evertonians there to greet that bus one last time. There was 500,000 Evertonians around the stadium before kickoff. So, that is something else. So in the new stadium, first game of the season, taking into account that we don't have security and everything stopping people from getting on the grounds on the very first game, what's it going to be like? Is there going to be another 500,000 people around there celebrating that first bus coming in, the first coach greeting at the new stadium being Evertonians all around this massive stadium and just, you know, doing what we do best, putting blue smoke so far that you can see it from a plane that's, I think it's between 15 and 20,000 feet in the air. Could see that blue smoke around Goodison. It's something else. It is honestly something else. But yeah, looking over the grass as well, it's looking really nice, isn't it? So pretty much the grass is all grown back. It's grown back surprisingly quick. You can still see some dots here and there. It's weird. I thought they were for the rugby post, but from the looks of things, the way they're dotted down, maybe samples that have been taken, maybe the undersoil fountain system. I'm not too sure, but it's good to see that the grass is actually going back really quick, and it looks like it's already been mowed as well. You can see how the lines are running across it. But yeah, guys, it's a bit of a weird one, you know. This video has been all over the place. I had to have a little chat about the whole thing with the Hill Dickinson thing, its relation to us, the fact that it's a local business that's actually supporting the club and putting a lot of money into it. But yeah, overall, it's exciting. It is really exciting. I can't wait to get back in there for the very first Premier League game. But yeah, guys, again, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate your continued support. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your long weekend. I know me, on Monday, I'm going to be giving the city centre a very wide berth. Me mum and my little nephew are going to be going for a nice little game of bowling. We're going to stay far away. In any case, guys, take care, have a good one, up the toffees, and peace.